Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Cells Are the New Cure, the cutting-edge medical breakthroughs that are transforming our health, by Robin L. Smith, M.D., and Max Gomez, Ph.D., narrated by Randy Kay. Forward. One of the first stories I covered as a television reporter was the restriction on U.S. federal funding for research on stem cells. It was August 2001, and for the next 8 years, many scientists would spend more time trying to find new sources of funding than actually doing research. When the restrictions were relaxed in March 2009, there was a sense of optimism in the stem cell community, but also a feeling the United States was nearly a decade behind other countries and now had to make up a lot of lost ground. To be fair, supporters of the restrictions felt they were acting in defense of human life in protecting embryos. Furthermore, during this time, several lessons were learned in the world of stem cell research that might not otherwise have been learned. First, the early data from embryonic stem cell pioneers did not prove particularly promising. Additionally, induced pluripotent stem cells, iPSCs, adult cells induced to exhibit the same properties as embryonic stem cells, were discovered. Finally, adult stem cells, thought for 60 years to reside only in bone marrow, were found in many more tissues. As we now know, this greatly opened up the range of therapeutic possibilities. And yet, in the United States, we still feel the hangover of that 8-year drought in stem cell research. Patients are understandably dubious of their true value, as too many charlatans have made laughable claims unsupported by scientific data. While the number of clinical trials has increased, the U.S. medical system doesn't yet offer formal clinical training programs to teach stem cell therapies. My colleagues in medical journalism write with greatly tempered optimism that borders on cynicism whenever we do stories on the promise of stem cells. And at this writing, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has approved only one stem cell therapy product, Hemaccord, to restore low blood cell counts. In fact, the FDA is sometimes stymied at how to regulate adult stem cells at all, especially when they are extracted from and then injected back into the same human body. It seems that adult stem cells don't fall neatly into the definition of device or drug, the two categories on which the FDA focuses. As things stand now...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?